Okei, kattokaa. Nyt on laittaa vähän hyvää musiikkia, missä mun NCS soittolista. NCS Classic, Class Fade. Joku tuo copyrightattu, vittu tämä. Noniin. Tänään me ollaan läpäisemässä se ensimmäinen classtrial. Eli joku viime se vitu rantaro kuoli. Ja metallinen pallo tippui se päälle. Ja ainoat ketkä ties siitä pallosta ovat Mius ties 100% siitä, se oli sen base ekana. Kaede ties, kun mä ite katoin ne pallot. Ja mulla on itikka mun huoneessa. Vittu. Mutta okei, mutta rupee käydä se rangan. Mä toivon, että kukaan ei kuole. Laitetaan gaming päälle. Että nopea. Tän ei pitäisi olla. Mutta vittu. Properties, no niin. Me laitetaan Danganronpa. Tadaa. Ei vittu, miksi tää? Tälleen. Tadaa! Pistäkää paremmaks. Mä oon professional streamer. Pro streamer XD lol. Ei, mä en halua ottaa. Painanko mä? Noniin. Toimiiks tää kaiku? Nopea testaan. Mä laittaisin vähän äänet kovemmalle, et munkin ääni olisi vähän kovempi. Tadaa. Miten menee? Rompsukainen, mitä menee? Vitu hyvin. Mä menen. Ei! Mä haluan loadaa. Noniin. Mä avaan mun koulun kone, mä kattoo chattia. Tää pitääks ees? Mä voin täpäyttää nopea, se ei näy. Rompsukainen, menee vitu hyvin. Vittu. Oota, pieni hetki, anna mä vittu continue. Noniin, investigation, aloitetaan. Pitäis olla vitu helppo. Noniin, jätin tähän paskaan. Elikkä Rantaro vittu kuolee, me pitää investigate, kuka tappoi sen. I swear by my almighty daddy that I did it. Those are halte photos from the hidden camera, so relax and get to deducing. Come on. Niin. These are seriously all the pictures. You gotta be kidding me. The culprit is not in any of them. If the culprit didn't go to the library, then how did they kill Rantaro? Yeah. So this must be what they call a perfect crime.
Huh?
A perfect crime? Oh man. I'm only been slacking off cause I thought these photos would reveal the culprit.
No.
Yes, should have been helping us investigate. Oh, by the way. Rantaro had his monopod the whole time, didn't he? Do you think anything was in it? His student handbook did not contain much in the way of pertinent information. Päki, Ropsukainen. I inspected his monopod, but I didn't find anything suspicious about it. Oh man. So it's got nothing to do with the case. How confusing.
Are you okay?
Kaede, are you okay? Why aren't they in the pictures? If the mastermind had these photos, it would have solved everything. So why the hell? Kaede! Tuo kun on okei, hyvä et lähet. Ei, onko nyt tää classtrial?
Alright, it's time for what you've all been waiting for. The class trial.
Oh.
Please assemble in front of the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard. Remember that red door surrounded by plant? From there, you'll be escorted to a delightful...
Okay. Eikä. Time already? It seems we have no choice but to continue the discussion at the class trial. Sigh, I don't wanna go.
What a
Me neither, what a pain. Ha, what you're scared? An NPC like you has nothing to be scared of. It'll be fine, I just feel like my back is up against the wall.
Yeah,
You just need to expose the mastermind in this class trial.
that's right.
And then everything, including this killing game, will come to an end.
Right.
Let's find and if it's a man, let's beat him to death.
Jeez.
Isn't beating them to death is going a bit far? Let's... Oni. Lähteekö tääkin? Suitsiana mä puhun sulle.
Are you okay?
Käydä, okei, sorry. Ja me saatiin motivaatio. No niin, mennään sinne paikkaan. Okei, siis missä kaikki on? Oliko se courtyardissa tossa? Ja mä en voi fast travelaa sinne. Okei. Se on menossa tälleen. Tää on se courtyard. Eiku tuo on se killing... se... classtrial. Is this the door, right? Joo.
Hey,
Hey, okay, I have one more question. Do you really think it's the one or not just the culprit? But the mastermind as well. Okei, joo, skipataan näitä vaan puhua, että onko joku näistä. Kai. Toivottavasti. Onks kaikki tässä? On.
what?
Everyone. Careful everyone, if bad things happen, get behind Conta. Then give me a picky back ride. Come on, carry me.
Bitch.
Oh my god, you're so fucking annoying. So are we doing the class trial here or someone? No, Monokuma made it sound like we'd be quieted somewhere from here. Monokuma is nowhere to see what's going on. This Monokuma statue gave us such a weird vibe. Brum, bum, bum.
Huh?
What? Oh shit! Tossa! Klassikko. No, mennään. Class trial alkaa. Is this an elevator? Does he want us to board it? I don't wanna. I don't do scary rides. I don't wanna get in there. Stay behind then. Though I'm sure that's for you in the end. Yeah, that's true, I know. However, if our wishes to run away, I will cooperate as well. That's probably not a good idea, there's nowhere to run. As long as that end wall exists, escape is not an option. It'll be fine. Let's all work there. Remember, I promise we're gonna make the alarm and good things after that. So let's do it. I'm sure we'll be alright. Because we make such an incredible team. Heh, I wouldn't be able to call myself a man if I was still scared of hearing a girl say that. Bring it on, I'll show them how I... Kaito Monota, Luminary of the Stars, live. Don't you mean die?
dumbass.
Don't say anything luminous like that. Nigga, we've come so far, we just gotta do it. So let's do it.
Okay.
We have no choice, we can't turn back now. No niin mennään. Switch lähtee.
Oh, that's super cool. It's actually an elevator.
Even so, this elevator is going pretty far down.
We're falling. I wonder how far we will plummet.
I suddenly have to go to the bathroom real bad.
By all means, go ahead.
Of course. A robot wouldn't understand how inappropriate that is.
As well as we waited for Suichi.
Shuichi, about that talk from before.
What?
I think everyone is afraid of learning the truth. But the people
people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide their fate. If you never know the lies from the truth, then you can't choose a path. You won't even know you're on a path. So, fight for the truth. Even if it is frightening, I know you can do this. If you're scared, borrow the strength of others who will be there to help you. Think of everyone you're helping, and let that be your strength. I used to be like you. Before a piano concert, I was always so nervous that I thought I would vomit. But then I would remember all the people I've made smile with my performances.
Kaede.
All right, let's go. It's better to end bad stuff like this as soon as possible.
These four were mainly for me. To inspire me so I will not turn back. Mun English on niin hyvä. Mä arvelen, että se on. After some time the elevator finally came to a halt. The door slowly opened to reveal what the was on the side. Aika aikoina se oli vitu hieno paikka. Näin. Tää on hieno. Welcome to the class trial. Oh boy, the class trial is finally starting. Finally, a game that actually feels like a game. Just as pro-ship before. Listen up. From here now, things are gonna get so wild you wish you could turn back. That's true. There won't be any gory or violent scenes, I'm positive. Is this an authentic replica of a courtroom? What a bad taste.
Jeez.
Why are you making us to do this? Is this fun for you?
Psycho!
Of course, putting strangers in a life or death scenarios is the best
You're
entertainment.
the worst of the worst!
You are seriously the worst. Worst or not, those who have fun are the real winners in this world. It doesn't matter what terrible things you do or are done to you, as long as you're having fun.
Oh, I see.
Wow, this is sickening. It's almost refreshing. So how do we get this game going?
Well, now.
These are. Please stand on one with your name on it. Okay, mene istu. Following me, we headed to blah blah blah. Vittu Tuo on paha kuolema jätkä. Se halus ottaa vaan sen kameran pois ja sit se vaan sen päällä joku heittää sen päälle kuulajutun. Miten se ländäs niin hyvin? Voimme kattoo. Kato. Siis mä en voi kattoo näiden. Katsotaan. Mulla on täänkään level 1. Friendship fragment. That's all. Now I'm less worried about some horrible low-life scumbag. I'll never forgive his kill up, that's why. We're going to expose the matter and end skill. Okei, se joka edekos vittu. Se pääs. His killer is in the room with us. The master was controlled Monokuma, forcing us to play this killing game. I think I'll ever be fully prepared to find out. So we can end this killing game. That's why I'm here. I can show many fear. I must fight till the bitter end. I have a face still after that class trial. Nice! Joo, of course mä haluun seivaa. Noniin. Mitkä on mun skillit? Karisma, mitä vittua. Miten se hetken mahdollisesti nostaa toi influenssa? Vedetään vaan fokus ylös. Opteeniskin, no niin. Set. Karisma, interesting. Vedetään karisma. Onko mulla vielä jonkin varaa? On. Vedetään nää. Sitten. Mulla on nyt valmis. Elikkä katsotaan. Eli minä mun kuva file 1. No, mä oon nopea kertaa nää. Löydettiin librarysta 90 ja silloin Blonde Force trauma taakse kuulan takia. Moving bookcase, Guardian taas ei ollut koskematon. Tää kaikki, luotaan nää accountit mieluummin. During the body discovery, okei. Mennä mä en jaksa. Mä silti saan nää. Mä oon lukenut silti. Siis voin vaihtaa mukaan difficulty. Mitä en? Mä haluan normaali. Mitä vittua? No niin.
Now, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone. Now let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
So, it's starting, huh?
Oh man, I haven't been in a trial in like forever.
Oh, so you have experience with trials?
Yeah, since I'm a leader of evil and stuff, I've done a lot of bad things.
So, what are we supposed to do? Where do we even start?
Gonta never done trial before. Not sure where to begin.
First, let's breathe in. And breathe out. We need to remember our no-no-nos. No pushing, no running, no talking.
Communication is the foundation of any discussion.
We should not worry about our procedure, especially since this is not a normal trial. Each of us will be serving as a potential culprit, lawyer, prosecutor, and jury member. Let us proceed with that in mind, shall we?
Then might I offer the first topic?
Don't fucking get ahead of us. You trying to start some shit?
Niin on
Calm
molempi.
down. How about we listen first?
Atua has spoken. He says it is vital that we hear everyone's testimony. I'm a good listener because my ears are clean. Once, I cleaned them so hard, they bled.
I'll begin the conversation then. There's something I found curious. Why, I wonder, didn't the culprit take advantage of the first blood perk?
I thought that was strange too.
I bet they just wanted to do a class trial real bad.
Then Monokuma's the culprit, the doi. Because this whole class trial was his idea. Oh yeah! Easy peasy. I'm a fucking genius!
Wait, is it even possible for Monokuma to be the culprit?
Of course not. I would never do anything to you guys directly.
Even if you can't, it's a different story for the person controlling you, right? Is it possible that the mastermind controlling Monokuma killed Rantaro?
Mastermind? Was that?
I don't know any mastermind.
Never heard of him.
Don't play dumb with me. Who's the mastermind controlling you guys?
Käy jättämässä mun kupin. Okei, mä tulin takas.
It's Keebway over here. Everyone else thinks so too.
Does everyone really think that?
We'll get to the bottom of this.
Before we determine the mastermind, we must uncover the culprit.
Then we could start by determining the sequence of events. Let's take a closer look at the circumstances of Rantaro's death. Gonta agrees with Shuichi. After all, Shuichi is ultimate detective.
Then let us start by reviewing the incident.
Alright, let's do this. We can find the mastermind if we work together. When this class trial is over, we'll know exactly what the mastermind is. And now the... Okay, mä en ulkopas näitä. Ei non-stop debate. Weak spots... Okay, tava... Okay. Ei mä en halua. Okei, truth cylinder on G. Miksi on niin complicated, bro? Tuo oli ihan vaikeeta. Okei, katso, nää on helppo. Truth bullet on... Eikä guu, et mä vaihan. Ja kunhan bullet select on WASD. Okay, left click to fire. I'm for the go for those out to fix, but there's some as might be for have. Okei, tää on helppo. Open new during the second spacebar. Okei. Okay. Non-stop debate. Mitkä on mun bulletit? Okay.
Rantaro's body was found just before the time limit, right?
He was killed in the library.
Joo, totta.
Rantaro was alone in the library.
Joo, totta.
The culprit could have snuck up on him.
Joo, se on
What's
totta.
he even doing in the library anyway? He was opening that moving bookcase for one reason. Because he knew about the hidden door. That means Rantaro was masterminding this whole thing.
Mitä mä ammun? Boom! Vittu! Oota. Mun puhelin soi. BRB. Mä tulin backiin, Okei, katsotaan nopea. Siis jätkä! Okei, jatketaan. Mä äsken kusin, okei.
Rantaro's body was found
Okei, wait.
just before the time limit, right?
Oh fuck!
He was killed in the library.
Rantaro was alone in the library. The culprit could have snuck up on him.
What's he even doing in the library anyway? He was opening that moving bookcase for one reason. Because he knew about the hidden door.
Niin mut...
That means Rantaro was masterminding this whole thing.
Okei, toi on se, toi vitun... Okei, mä tiedän mikä on se.
Body was found just before
Ah,
the
Rotter's
job-
Belongings, me vedetään siihen, helppo.
He was killed in the library.
Ota, mitä mä katson, mitä mä... Tässä voi... Esk.
Case for one reason. Because he knew about the hidden door. That means Rantaro was masterminding this whole
BOOM! Muikkuna on auki. Mun naapurit vihaama.
Wait a minute. I don't think Rantaro was the mastermind.
Huh? Why?
Because Rantaro didn't have the card key to open the hidden door. You'd think the mastermind would have that card key on him, right?
Perhaps the culprit took the card key after killing Rantaro.
But none of the pictures show Rantaro holding the card key.
So I don't really think he had the key at all.
Moikka.
Also, if the mastermind had died there, this killing game would have already ended.
You are correct. The possibility of him being the mastermind is quite low.
Then how Rantaro know about hidden door?
Maybe he stumbled across it in the library. You know, like how Shuichi did.
Maybe the mastermind told him about it.
What? Why would the mastermind tell him that?
He knew Rantaro to the library and kill him.
Ooh.
Does that mean the culprit and the mastermind are one and the same?
That does seem plausible.
Mun ikkuna on vittu auki.
It's very likely the mastermind knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap.
The mastermind knew about our trap this whole time?
This case may have become the perfect crime thanks to your hidden cameras. The mastermind knew about your trap and exploited it to commit their crime.
So after the mastermind lured Rantaro and murdered his ass, they used Kaidiot and Puichi's hidden
Vidun
cameras to
Puichi.
arrange the perfect crime.
Did they really take advantage of our trap, though?
Is this really the perfect crime? Are we in an unsolvable mystery? I guess this is a dead end.
Wait, don't give up that easily. We already know the culprit is the mastermind.
Oota pieni hetki. Mitä on nopea?
We gotta work together to find the mastermind. Then we can end this killing game.
You yap about teamwork and all that, but you still think one of us is the map.
Yes.
No.
And I know that's a horrible thought. But that's why I want to end all the terrible things happening to us.
Mä oon vähän hiljemmaa mun mikin, koska... Oota, no niin, nyt pitäis olla hyvä. Mitä mun vitun mikinkaan on? Onks se vähän liian lähellä? Joo on, oota. No nyt pitäis olla paljon parempi, on.
I'll defeat the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. I'll even use this class trial to do that.
Kaede.
Wow, looks like you're determined to face even a cold, hard truth. Then here it comes, the cold, hard truth.
Huh?
I already figured out who killed Rantaro.
What?
Why are you surprised?
Because if he's right, that would make this the fastest class trial to date.
How fast was the previous record anyway?
Real fast, let me tell you.
He was like a leaf on the wind.
Oh yeah, I guess now he's one with the wind.
Yeah, I think about him this time of year too.
The way he soared through the enemy fleet, all badass! Just to die like a little punk. Shut it, you weirdos! This is an important conversation! Kokichi, Are you serious about knowing who the culprit is?
Yup. So, we all agree that the culprit knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap, right?
No shit! That's why they're not in any of the pictures. So who is it?
So whoever knew about the hidden cameras is the...
So who the hell is
Oh
it?
fuck, mä skippasin.
It's you!
What?
Moi.
You made the cameras used for the trap, right? Obviously, whoever made the cameras knew about the blind spots.
Before breakfast was the only time someone would be able to sneak by.
What the hell brought this on all of a sudden? I just designed the cameras. I didn't know they'd get set up in the library.
If someone asked me to make cameras, I'd totally ask what they were for.
How come you never asked what the cameras were for, huh? Huh?
I pulled an all-nighter making them, and afterward just sort of passed out.
You're getting awfully worked up. Look at you. You're sweating.
I'm always wet. I'm just feeling extra sensitive, like these big boobs of mine.
Mitä vittua?
For someone so aggressive, you're kind of a wimp, huh, Mew?
Come on, let me off the hook already. Do you want money? Is that it? Your pathetic excuses are consistent with those of a common male criminal.
Turpa kiinni, Tenko. Everyone started to suspect Mew, but is that really okay? Okay, non-stop. Blue colored weak spots will appear. Ei, älä vedä autoa, vedä vaan... Boom. Ymmärtä. Ei, mitä vittu, mä haluan kattoo. Set up argue points. Possible correlation will be called agree points. When shooting agree point with a shoot bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Then, please further. Tää on niinku totuus, se on vähän niinku fakta. Mut miten mä saan ampumaan sen... Pitääkö mun ampuu vaan right clickillä sitä? Okay. Come on. Onko korekin osaakaan?
Why don't you just admit it already? You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew?
No way! That's not possible!
So you knew nothing about the trap in the library?
I'm telling you, I had no idea. Not like it matters. Because I never went to the library, okay?
Mitä mä ammun? Agree!
Agree with that.
Se ei ikinä mennyt, koska ei tullut mitään kuvaa.
I don't think Mew went to the basement either. Right, Q?
Of course she didn't. Mio was in the dining hall during the murder. I saw her there while dining on what I thought would be my last supper.
The pasta on the menu tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake.
Don't feel bad for her. She got to eat her tasty grandkid on his birthday.
That's too sad to make sense.
That's Pops for you.
So there you have it. Mew's alibi.
And slug? Why didn't you say so earlier? Good job, Kaede. Guess I shouldn't have judged you by your lackluster rack.
What Gilgamesh-level condescension? But which Grail war are you from?
Wow, another reference we don't get. You must be a hardcore loser.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes my hobbies just sort of slip in.
Hey, don't be acting all cocky, Kokichi. You put my ass in the hot seat earlier. How about you just keep your fucking mouth shut, you lying little abortion?
Mitä vittu dissata?
What? That was really uncalled for. I only said that to find the culprit. lot better now.
Cool your jets, kid.
Sumugi and Kirumi were both in the dining hall as well.
We can dismiss those four as potential culprits if they were together the entire time.
No, not the entire time. At one point, Sumugi went to the restroom.
Oh, so you brought that up after all. It's true. I went to the restroom closest to the dining hall.
Oh? Did I hear that right? The restroom, you say? Excellent! I was waiting for this moment. I'm getting so excited right now! Ew! Why?
Did you take a firm dump? Or was it a soft one?
Mut mitä
Why are
vi...
you assuming she was dropping a deuce in there?
But I really did just go to the restroom, not the basement, you know? Also, I don't think I was there long enough to be suspicious, right?
You're the ultimate cosplayer, though. You could have just disguised
Ei!
yourself as
Sillä on
someone.
vitun Cosbox.
Disguised? No, I don't do disguises.
Sillä on Cosbox, ei voi.
I don't think that's possible, and I know the reason why.
Cosbox. Cosbox.
I get it.
Niin, Cosbox.
Sumugi can only cosplay as fictional characters.
That's what cosplay is supposed to be in the first place. Lately, some people prefer to cosplay as non-fictional characters, which is unforgivable. It's so unforgivable that I break out in cospox if I even attempt it.
Nykä se vasta
Yeah,
Cosbox.
the cospox was pretty gross.
Se
I
todisti.
see. If that's the case, then there's no way you could have been in disguise. Sorry about that, Sumugi. I just thought it was something to check.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm not bothered by it at all.
Aw, Sumugi is so nice. She's way better than Mew.
Mikä vittu toi naama tuolla tenkolla?
Fuck you too! Getting back on topic, we now have alibis for the people in the dining hall.
Niin, 4 tyyppiä vittu.
So we know that Kirumi, Sumugi, Mew, and Kyo can't be the culprit.
Congratulations to the four of you. You can all leave now.
Can they?
So what about the swines who went to the basement? They're all suspicious, right?
Mut ei kaikki mennyt, niin katso sitä game roomia. Ja Gonta meni sen AV-roomin kattoo Bug-leffaa.
Well, when Shuichi and I were on lookout, we saw Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Himiko, Angie, and Rentaro. So 7 people in total.
So the culprit is among those 7?
But of course.
Why are you laughing? That includes you too.
Ne meni vittu game roomia, Gonta meni AV-roomia ja Rantaro meni sinne library, missä vittu kuoli. The person who's making us stand all these terrible
Why
things.
not torture the truth out of them? It would be the quickest method.
Wait, please! No torture! My tolerance for pain is actually really, really low. I'll tell you everything! Anything! Just please don't hurt me!
No kerro.
Please just tell us what happened.
If the culprit is among that group, then wouldn't Maki be the most suspicious? Just look at her. She can definitely kill someone.
Niitä on sattu.
Being so stupid. The culprit could easily be anyone, like Kaito.
What are you talking about? There's no way I'm the culprit!
Who's the culprit? Who?
Gonta is gentleman. Gentlemen not hurt people.
It's not me either. Murder sounds like way too much.
Niin tavan vitun laiska jätkä.
I have an alibi.
Who's the culprit, for fuck's sake?
We need to calm down. If everyone talks all at once, then we can't discuss anything.
It's all right, Kaede. We just need to listen to everyone's statements. You can do this, right?
Cool, listen to everyone's statements. That's right, I can pick out everyone's voices so they talk over each other.
I only went because I was invited. Why don't you ask the shady guy who invited me?
What? You mean me? But I just said it wasn't me!
Don't thrust the blame onto me! You degenerate males and your thrusting! Ugh.
Oh.
Really? If you don't believe me, ask my mom.
Ei vittu. Mun piti evitoida ton ternikon paikat.
I'm not the culprit, too.
Oi vittu. Oh no, all three people are talking at once. Panic. Mass panic debate. Kolme debate. Mitä vittua? No se on sama juttu. Ring on set. It's just like... Ei näin! 3 samaan aikaan! Okei, meillä on receiver on suit deliveries with max. Vedetään maxisakaan.
Have an alibi. A little bit suspicious.
I would never punch a foe from
The
behind.
guy's always watching in the basement.
A true Aikido master
What?
would never do
Are
something
you
so
talking about
dishonorable.
me?
Punching is
having a
permitted in
strategy
Aikido.
meeting together.
Tässä on weak spotteja, mä en...
The only one who left in the middle of it.
Totta, mä en voi.
None of us there could have killed
Oh
him.
God, what's a tour?
Okei, tuo on se yläkulma.
I'll prove my
I have an
innocence to
alibi.
you.
Are you talking about me? We were having a strategy meeting together, remember? Rentaro's the only one who left in the middle of it.
Boom! Ime palleja vitun tyhmä. Moni toxic.
Wait a minute, Kaito. Wasn't there someone else who disappeared other than Rantaro?
Gonta.
Maybe he had already forgot. Gonta also left during the strategy meeting.
Yeah, he locked himself up in the AV room and... Hey, wait a sec. Idiot!
Is that right, Gonta?
Yes, Gonta watched Bug Movie to fill Gonta with fight, so Gonta can fight Monokuma.
Gonta oli liian
Trying
innocent.
to imagine yourself as a huge mantis with swords for hands?
Oh, come on! How is looking at bugs supposed to put you in a fighting mood?
Ah, terrible idea. Like putting ketchup on a hot dog.
But why did you lock the door?
Niin miksi se lukitsi?
Because Gonta need focus. Everyone suspect Gonta.
Se ei oo Gonta, mä tiedän, se Gonta ei ikinä tekis. Gonta on sellainen tyyppi, joka ei ikinä tekis näin.
Gonta just need alibi? Okay, Gonta will get alibi. Just tell Gonta where to find it.
The way this debate is going, this will be difficult to refute.
What will you do? Without an alibi, we'll all choose you.
Gonta, please understand that in order to reveal the truth, you must also participate.
But Gonta not sure where to start.
You just have to tell everyone why you couldn't have done it.
If you're not the culprit and we all vote for you, then we're dead too. Our lives are riding on your word. You got this.
Okay, Gonta will try, for everyone's sake.
Toni, äijä Gonta ei ikinä. Gonta on vaan kiltti.
Fight, Gonta! Fight! Fight! Fight!
Come out, you fucking bobblehead!
Pop. This debate getting loud and heated, what I found for... Ei! Ei taas! Ei taas! Ei! Ei! Kaata non-stop debate, on paljon parempi. Bookcase card... Fig 4!
Gonta not culprit! Cause to leave AV room, Gonta must walk through game room where friends are. To even reach hallway.
You can't get to the hallway. You can't go to the library.
Niin, mut se vitun
AV
slide...
room's got more than one entrance though.
Se on lukittu, se
Should
on...
have been a door facing the hallway too.
Sä et voi avaa sitä, mä tiedän, mä
Door
oon
across
kattonut.
from the rear entrance, correct?
With that sliding door...
Palle sinä imet,
No,
Miu.
that's wrong.
It's not possible to use the sliding door.
You saying I'm wrong? You got a lot of ass to be contradicting me.
Did you mean to say sass? I think you left out an S.
The sliding door always jams. You're only able to open it a crack.
Niin.
The only part of your body that will be able to go through is your arm.
And there was no indication of the door being forced. There was dust on the track.
In other words, the chance they came out the sliding door is 0.
I see. So, I made a mistake. How rare.
It's not that rare for you to make a mistake. Your entire existence is a mistake.
Vicious little...
If Gonta couldn't use the sliding door, then in order to get to the library...
He'd have to go through the game room, but I didn't see him at all.
See? Gonta told you he not culprit.
No, we cannot confirm that just yet.
Nyt on sillä, haa? Mä tiesin.
My apologies, Gonta. I do not mean to put you on the spot like this, but because I promised to do my best, I will fulfill that responsibility.
No niinku tuo
Are
Ultimate
you
Torja.
saying Gonta could still be the culprit? There is the possibility that Gonta killed Rantaro from the AV room.
From the AV room? How?
Oh! I didn't know that was a possibility.
Turppa kiinni aina, mä vihaan
Not
sua.
only could he have killed Rantaro from the AV room, but also he would not appear in any of the pictures from the cameras placed in the library.
Yeah, perfect! But, well, it's obvious to this glamorous girl genius. But maybe explain for these dimwits.
First, I will explain the layouts of both the AV room and the library. The sliding door in the AV room faces the rear door of the library. Because of this, it is possible for Gonta to have killed Rantaro while he was in the AV room.
Eikä tää sano, että avas sen Raolle. Ja se jotenkin avasi ton oven. Jotenkin, mä en tiedä miten vitussa. Ja sit se heitti sen paljon se sun Rantaro. Mut se juttu on, se on mahdoton, koska Rantaro, koska se osui päähän, se osui juuri siellä päähän, se on melkein mahdoton. Kato kun kaukana se on sit ovesta.
In order for the murder to take place, the rear door of the library must be opened.
No mitä se avattiin?
Oh, wait a sec. Isn't that impossible?
Niin.
The AV room's sliding door doesn't open, so you can't get into the hallway.
If you cannot enter the hallway, how would you open the rear door to the library?
Although you cannot fit your whole body through the sliding door, an arm would suffice. It would be possible if you used a particular item in the AV room.
Se on se... Oot, mikä se oli? Sliding door locked. Mä en tiedä mikä se oli. Tai mulla ei oo mitään. Mä en tiedä. Tämä!
I get it.
Niin.
Is it the projector screen?
Niin sitä voi rappaa, kuten se sanoi joskus. Mä en muista vaan
It
mitä.
would be possible to reach the library door with it. If you use the rolled-up screen to reach the library's rear door, then you can open it.
Tuo on aika kaukana, se on vaikea tiedä, sä voi bendaa sun armiin mitä sun
No
pitää.
problem for Gonta.
Oh my. How honest.
Se ei tunnu se siihen mitä
If
se
you
on.
open the library door, the camera would take your picture.
Ei se pysty, se ovi ei liiku, tiedätkö, sivuuttain.
Actually, the camera wouldn't be triggered just by opening the door.
Shuichi and Kaede's pictures were like that as well. The shutter only went off once someone set foot into the room.
Okay, so it was possible to open the library door, but where does that get us? Gonta still couldn't have gotten from the AV room to the library.
Gonta did not enter the library. He killed Rantaro while he was still in the AV.
Miksi se tappais? Gonta on yksi ihmis... Se on sanonut sille, mä haluan olla gentleman.
So does that mean Gonta threw the shot put ball?
Mutta se on gentleman!
Why would anyone do something so crazy like throw a... Wait, that's actually not crazy at all. Throwing a shot put ball is totally normal.
Tenko.
Yes, the act of throwing a shot put ball could lead one to use it as a weapon.
Even if a person couldn't fit through the space, a shot put ball certainly would.
Rentaro's body was across from the AV room sliding door as well. As long as the rear door of the library was open, he would have been able to hit the victim.
That's quite the distance, though.
And that shot put ball was pretty heavy. Did you forget already? Gonta easily picked up the heavy manhole cover. It would definitely be feasible for him to throw a shot put ball at his target.
Yep, a walking
Se
talking Roomba
okei.
can't compare to a
Oikein mä voin tunnustaa.
Gonta.
Se on vahva. Gonta on vitun vahva, mutta sen aimi, se ei voi heittää 100% päähän. Kyllä se voi missaa sen heiton.
That Roomba remark is probably not about me, as I have a variety of custodial functions.
Well, Gonta, can you throw a shot put ball from that distance?
Yes, probably.
You're too honest, Gonta. You're so cool, Gonta. You could be the ultimate shot putter.
Gonta ei ole.
I've heard enough. Gonta's the culprit.
Ei vitus Miu, turva kiinni.
Wait! Gonta never hurt anyone! Not even insect!
Miu tonne ultimate.
Gonta telling truth! Gentlemen never tell lies!
Well, there you have it. What do you guys think?
I would like to believe him, but without evidence, we can...
Se ei pysty osuu tohon pään sivuttaan, se pitää osua sen taakse, takaraivoon. I can't let it happen. Mä tiedän, että se ei oo se... Okei. Mä tiedän, koska se sen osumapaikka. Sale, jos se edes tulee. Vittu.
So we agree, Gonta's the culprit.
Oota mitä. Mitkä oli... Siis... Oli... Miten Kio-account vittu liittyy tähän paskaan? Nyt the body discovery on Kio minut sumugi.
Gonta not culprit! Honest!
A typical degenerate male excuse.
Turpa kiinni, Tenko.
Rentaro's corpse and the AV room door do line up with one another. There are no obstacles in the way. If one
Vittu!
One could throw a shot and strike true.
Saatana.
With superhuman strength like Gonta's, it's a different story. At the rent the back door to the library.
Se turpa kiinni, mä tiedän.
Again.
See, that's all there is to it.
Mä tiedän.
So we agree.
Yks tää se oli?
Typical degenerate male excuse.
Rentaro's corpse and the AV room door do line up with one another. There are no obstacles.
Kulli.
No, that's wrong.
It would have been impossible for Gonta to have thrown that shot from the AV room. Because there was an obstacle between Rentaro and Gonta. Obstacle?
The moving bookcase. When Rantaro was killed, it should have been open.
Yup, that's our evidence. The bookcase door was open when he was killed.
Mitä? Wait. Mikä mä... Se moving bookcase.
Shoot.
What proves that Rantaro... Se meni kiinni. Mut se meni kiinni. Se meni kiinni! Mitä mä teen?
I get it.
No niin.
It's in this picture. Here, look. These two pictures were taken by the camera facing the moving bookcase.
These photos were taken moments before Rantaro was killed.
The bookcase door is completely open here, and then it closes automatically. So by the time we entered the library, the door had already closed itself. Before Rantaro was killed, the bookcase door was open. Even if Gonta did throw the shot, it would have hit the bookcase instead.
I see. Well, that pretty much shuts the book on that theory then.
If that's true, then there's no possibility that Gonta is the culprit.
What? Why are you making this so complicated? Just be the culprit already.
Sorry.
I don't think you need to apologize.
Ja,
Yeah, that's right. A man shouldn't apologize so easily.
okei. Tinku nyt alkaa puhua.
I should be the one to apologize. I am sorry for accusing you, Gonta.
No, going to understand. Cause we gotta find culprit.
Well said. For a degenerate male, you're actually pretty reasonable.
No niin, vihdoinkin. Teenkö vähän?
I hate this sentimental crap.
Why's that? It's nice when everyone gets along like this.
Are you stupid or something? I can't stand people having a good time.
Daddy's too evil to feel ashamed for being evil.
We could learn a lot from him.
Don't mind me. I'm not actually taking notes. I'm placing bets on racehorses.
I'm jonesing for a leaf. I need a raccoon tail to chase my dragon.
It's good that Gonta's in the clear, but don't break out the confetti just yet. We're out of suspects now. On top of that, we still don't even know how Rantaro died.
Tiedettehän.
So we only know what the weapon is?
Niin.
How are we supposed to find the mastermind with that?
We know the murder weapon is the shot put ball. But where did the culprit get it?
I think it was from the warehouse. I saw track and field equipment there.
Then anyone would have been able to obtain it. We need more information.
Se voi olla Miu.
What's wrong, Shuichi?
Huh? It's nothing.
Ah! How do we find this darn culprit now?
Hey, culprit! Quit hiding! Just be a man and fess up already!
We don't even know if they're a guy or not, though, right? Or if they're even human.
Se on.
Referring to me?
Don't worry, you guys. We're one step closer to the truth, so don't give up. Try to remember what happened. We can find more clues left by the mastermind.
Clues? What kind of clues?
Like, if Rantaro was deceived by the mastermind and went to the library, maybe somebody saw Rantaro having a suspicious conversation with someone.
Esimerkiksi.
It would be a good idea to figure out who knew about our trap. Either way, anything you guys remember might be able to help with the case.
Yes, yes! But are you sure the culprit is also the
Huh? Yeah, I think so.
Then what Atua just told me about how the culprit entered the library is correct! Huh? I didn't hear anything. Oh, that's right. Only I can hear the voice of Atua.
On ja aika yhdä vuotta
I
vaikka.
will speak on Atua's behalf, as his prophet. If the culprit is the mastermind, they could have entered the library while avoiding the cameras.
Miten?
Serious? There's a way to do that?
Super serious, brother.
Brada.
Atua sounds like a shady weirdo.
Is he a male? Joo.
Atua says I should continue explaining on his behalf. Yahahaha! Only Atua knows the truth behind this incident!
Oh no, sorry, bad.
The culprit was hiding in the library the whole time, before Kaede and Shuichi even placed the cameras.
Where would they have hidden?
Inside the hidden door!
Oh! Mä tiedän.
If that's true, the suspects are those who were alone at the time of the incident.
Mä tiedän mitä se on.
The culprit was hiding in the library the whole time, before Kaede and Shuichi even placed the
Oliks tää se
cameras.
nappi? Oli.
Where would they have hidden?
Inside
Boom!
No, that's wrong.
Break.
Wait a minute, Angie. I don't think it was possible to hide in the hidden door.
What? You dare challenge Atua?
I don't think the hidden door was ever used. While investigating the mastermind, I placed dust on the card reader. If anyone swiped their card key, the dust would have fallen.
We already confirmed during the investigation that there was no dust on the floor. The bookcase hadn't been opened, so I doubt anyone was hiding in there.
The fog has lifted.
Huh? Wait, mitä?
You still got a ways to go.
Huh? What do you mean?
The culprit could have been in the library before the cameras were even set.
Ei vitsi, oli se vitun tyhmä ruoma.
Be able to prove anything with weak reasoning like that.
Turpa kiinni. It seems you were contradictive in this kind of argument. Oh my god, reboot showdown. What's the reboot? Pitää vaan, joo. Other persons claims an argument against it. Move it through plate move. Ei muuta vaan. I forgot to tell you in this moment. Through plate with truth place. Okei. Okei, bro, niin mä tiedän. Okei, mä tiedän. Okei, no niin. Tyhmä paska, mä paskon tän ylös alas. Mitkä mun truth plates?
Even if we rule out the hidden door, the library's got no shortage of hiding spots. There's piles of books all over. Since the culprit was there before the cameras were, they could have been hiding there, you know? They took out Rantaro, then took off.
But if the culprit killed him and ran away, wouldn't they have been caught on camera?
Not if they went back into hiding, right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
Ah!
The culprit met him inside the library? That doesn't seem possible, though.
Let's hear it then. What's your reason?
If you take a look at the 3 pictures from the camera we placed near the front door. This is when Shuichi and I met up with Kaito and Tenko, and then rushed in. This one shows the other 4 people running in after they heard Tenko scream. And finally, everyone else coming in after hearing the body discovery announcement.
Mitä vittua miu tekee?
You can clearly see everyone entering the library in these pictures. It wouldn't make sense if there was someone hiding in the library the whole time.
Well, that does cover everyone now, doesn't it? I guess the one who still has a ways to go is me.
Don't worry about it. It's better to think about each possibility anyway. Right, Shuichi?
Yes.
Is Shuichi okay? Be really quiet. Is he bored out? Tai tietää jotain.
The question is how the culprit entered and exited the library.
Mitä se ruumis on? No ei oo vanha.
We cannot continue until we address that problem first.
Vähän mulla vähän debate.
It's quite the mystery. How did the killer avoid being caught by the cameras?
Almost like they were invisible. Oh, but it wasn't me. My magic can only make you half invisible. Your upper half, to be specific.
Tää vittua hivi.
That's kind of a half-baked invisibility spell, isn't it?
Both doors to library had hidden cameras on them.
How about the vent in the library? Maybe they came in through there.
Niin sinä mahuu, sä
But
et mahuu.
Shuichi and I were on lookout in the classroom with the connecting vent.
The culprit waited until Kaede and Shuichi weren't looking, then turned invisible.
Himiko is really gung-ho about her invisible culprit theory.
Yeah, no. There's no way someone snuck into the library through the vent.
Ei mä misklikka.
When I set the cameras, I also
Mä
stacked some books in front
misklikkasin.
of the vent.
Toi sopii.
If someone did crawl in and out from the vent, the books would have collapsed.
No.
While we were investigating, they were still neatly stacked the way I placed them.
Maybe they put the books back when they left the room.
Eikö sun oo aikaa?
That would be quite difficult to achieve on such a narrow bookcase.
If we've ruled out the vent and doors, then how'd the culprits get in and out of the library? Maybe divine intervention?
Gonta no can think of any other way to enter.
Eureka! I know how the culprit got in the library. The front door!
Have you been paying attention? The camera would have taken their picture.
Not if the culprit timed their movements around the camera intervals.
Huh? Intervals? What is that?
Basically, the culprit knew about the cameras and so they snuck into the library between camera shots to avoid appearing in the photos. I know.
Mut sit siinä näkyis.
Beauty and brains.
Mut sit siinä näkyis ne vitun... Hei.
What's this interval you're
Ja
talking
siinä
about?
näkyis kuvat, missä ei oo mitään, kai.
Huh? Oh, now you're asking me. After the shutter snaps, the camera can't take a new photo for 30 seconds.
Niin, mut siinä näkyis se vitun kuva. Mutta tyhmä Miu, sä teit ne
I
kamerat.
redesigned the cameras to auto-roll the film instead of having to do it manually.
That's the first time I'm hearing about this. Why didn't you tell us from the start?
But I told your little beta boy toy after I gave you the remodeled cameras.
What?
Shuichi?
I'm sorry. I guess I forgot to tell you.
How could you forget to tell me?
Ei, Shuichi, se ei voi.
I didn't think it would affect the plan. I didn't realize it would matter.
Ei, mutta... Se lähti pois, se ei voi olla Shuichi. Miksi Shuichi tekis sen?
I guess I just forgot to mention it. I'm really sorry.
Ei, Shuichi.
I forgot. What a
Ei.
Yeah, that's pretty pretty much a lie.
No, it's not a lie. He probably just forgot. There was so much going on at the time. It's only natural to forget, you know?
Yeah.
Let's put that aside for now and talk about the camera intervals.
Each interval lasted for 30 seconds, correct, Mew?
Yeah, sure. I'll explain it again to you mushheads. The 3 cameras that Kaidiot and Puichi place go off when they pick up movement. From there, it takes 30 seconds for the film to auto-roll to the next photo.
So, for 30 seconds, anyone could have entered the library without their photo being taken?
That may have been enough time to kill Rantaro and exit the library.
Ehkäpä se on joku... Eikö se seuras Rantaro? Se vaan tiiäks... Sitten se lähti pois.
I see. Then there's no doubt the culprit...
That means the culprit was Mew all along, since she knew about the intervals.
Don't be an asshole! I have an alibi. Remember the dining hall?
Oh, yeah. Well, who else knew about the intervals? Now, who was...
Turpa kiinni, kok.
Well then, does this mean that he is the culprit we have been seeking?
Ei se oo.
Shuichi.
Hey, what gives, Shuichi?
Shuichi would never do that. Right, Shuichi?
You had better speak soon. Your silence only damns you further.
That's up already! Did you kill Rantaro?
Ei.
Hey, Shuichi, what's gotten into you?
Don't tell me you're gonna plead the 5th now.
Oh man, this is getting good! Entertain me, peasants!
No ei sitten niin. Mut se lähti sit... Se on mahdollista. Se lähti sit huoneesta, näki Rantorin, seurasi sitä... Oh fuck. Mitä? Häh? Of course, miksei?
Well now.
Okei, sillä aikaa käyn vessassa, joten BRB. Shii! Alright bros, mä tulin takaisin. Mä teittelin tosi hyvää kanaa. Olenko ylpeä? Olen. Nyt mä alan syömään tätä. Tääks kana auttaa. Voisin laittaa full. Mulla on webcam, mä en halua laittaa sitä päälle, koska mä en tiedä miksi. Mä en vaan jaksa. Tai jaksan, mutta mä en vaan halua. Face reveal 50 subia. Tuo on hyvä musiikki syömiseen. Mukbang.
Now then.
Joo.
I feel like we're getting close to the gory part. It's making me nervous.
I don't know who the culprit is, but I'm not paying attention, so it's okay.
Yeah, but there's one thing we do know.
No mitä?
The line between victim and attacker ain't as clear as you might think.
I suppose that's one lesson we can take away from this case.
I cut off the leg before the point.
Se lähti yhdessä kohdassa, se voi olla switchi.
Say something already.
Your tongue-tied silence speaks volumes. I fucking knew you were the culprit.
Se ei oo.
Wait just a minute! None of that is possible! Shuichi was with me the whole time we were on lookout. When are you suggesting Shuichi killed Rantaro?
Were you really together the whole time?
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm asking if you two were on lookout together the whole time.
Well, I guess we weren't together the whole time.
Get up basement. When you rock I'll come with you. No, stay back and watch Kaede.
See, that's when Shuichi went to kill Rantaro!
Mutta ilman
No!
kameraa.
Shuichi wouldn't kill anyone!
Don't become emotional. We must seek the truth in a calm and logical manner. Or all our lives will be lost here.
I'm not being emotional here. I'm saying it with conviction.
Tämä.
I get it.
Niin.
The security alarm didn't ring until after Shuichi returned to the classroom.
Niin, sitä minäkin.
It only rang after Rantaro moved the hidden door, which means he was still alive. If Shuichi was with me when the alarm went off, then that means he's not the culprit.
By the way,
Niin.
I want to confirm who set the security sensor on the bookcase. It was Shuichi, right?
turn off the applicant to secure the LCD carefully so the browser clear shot when it must push the bookcase. Let me check out the security sensor on top of the bookcase. I will set the cameras here.
Yeah. Shuichi was the one who set up the security sensor. What about it?
Did you actually check for yourself if the sensor was set on the bookcase, Kaede?
No, I didn't check.
Did it ever occur to you that Shuichi could have lied about setting the sensor?
A lie?
Shuichi pretended to place the sensor on the hidden bookcase, but in actuality, he was holding it the whole time. And when he met up with you, he secretly triggered the sensor to make the security alarm go off.
That would cause Kaede to assume that someone had moved the bookcase.
Come on, Koki, se ei ole, tai ehkä voi olla, mutta se ei ole. Suisvita vittu puhuu. Pitää tehdä jotain. Mä sanon for a fact that it's not culprit. So I gotta do something. No sit tee jotain, puolusta. Okay. Please tell me. Oi, no niin. Come on, siis, sä pystyt siihen.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Oh, tämä.
Only an idiot could make that mistake.
Say something.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly...
Vittu!
Shoot!
Bro!
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. Turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot could make that mistake.
Oikeesti sano jotain.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it.
Boom!
No, that's wrong!
Mä kokitin mä pallein.
Wait a minute. This is weird. If the security sensor wasn't placed, then we wouldn't have been able to take that picture. We were only able to get it because the sensor was triggered by the hidden door.
Oh, that? Pfft, easy to explain. Well, you see... I guess you're right. Sorry, I didn't think that far ahead.
You're giving up that easily?
Yeah, I mean, whatevs. I made a mistake, big deal.
You speak as if you knew that from the start. Even I was taken in.
So you see? Shuichi can't be the culprit.
Now wait just a minute. The security sensor had a power supply, so what if it went like this? The security sensor was set up on the bookshelf, and Shuichi had its receiver. However, Shuichi turned the receiver off.
Huh? How come?
That would get you a picture, but no alarm when Rentaro moved the bookcase. Then, when Shuichi says he's gonna check the basement, he actually goes to the library. And thanks to the 30-second interval, he's got time to go in after Rantaro.
He could have collected the sensor from the hidden bookcase after killing Rantaro.
I see. Then he caused the receiver to go off in front of Kaede to trick her.
It's certainly plausible, considering that Shuichi knew about the intervals.
How needlessly complicated. But I guess it's not impossible.
Then, Shuichi really is the culprit?
Degenerate male.
So the ultimate detective is the killer. What a plot twist!
Wait! Why do you guys think he's the culprit? Shuichi, please say something. Why aren't you saying anything?
Shuichi, what's wrong? You're not culprit, are you?
Hey, you gonna say anything? We'll all vote for you if you don't.
Imposter.
Are you okay with being the culprit? Are you ready to turn yourself in?
Mä tulen nyt jopa vihaamaan, toinen se kuolee. But even so. Mä oon syyksi. Mulla on sellainen olo, että se tietää sen totuuden, mutta se vaan pelottaa viilaa sitä. It's all up to me. To need everyone, I need to take the control of the debate. Even if miss I have to... Tää aiko vittu kusettaa sen tien. A lie? Telling a lie in a classroom was not necessary. Trees to put out worry. From here on out. Miten mä valehtelen? Meidän pitää kusettaa tästä tiedellisen. Start. Mikä meidän bulletit. Gonna go file receiver and Shuichi.
Let's go over the case one more time.
The security sensor was placed on the bookcase.
Ei mi vammun!
Shuichi also had the receiver.
Tämä?
But he had it turned off.
Vittu!
And so when Rantaro moved the bookcase,
Kuunnellaan nää.
a picture was taken without the alarm sounding.
Totta mun elämää
Then taking advantage of the camera's interval timer,
Shuichi hid in the library and murdered the shit out of Rantaro! And then he grabbed the security sensor from the bookcase and returned to the lookout spot.
Afterward, he set off the receiver in front of Kaede on purpose to make her think the murder had just happened. Praise be Tuatua! We've solved this case! So Shuichi was just using Kaede.
Let's go over the case one more time.
the security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase.
Voi vittu.
Shuichi also had the receiver.
Ah! Yes!
Let's turn this lie into the truth.
Mun piti kusettaa.
Sorry, you guys. I forgot to tell you something important.
Forgot?
To tell you the truth, it was me. I had the receiver.
Huh?
So that's why there's no way Shuichi could have turned off the receiver.
is true, then the entire premise of the argument thus far is wrong.
Is this true, Kaede?
Of course! Come on, would I lie to you guys?
That'd only screw yourself over. If we mess up, you're dead too, you know.
Or perhaps you wanted to cover for Shuichi, even at the cost of your life.
Huh? I cannot imagine why anyone would risk their life to lie on another's behalf.
Words from a true heartless robot. Emotions are only for meatbags.
That is a harmful stereotype. I can produce heartfelt remarks through calculations.
Like less than 3? Those kinds of calculations?
It's not so unthinkable. All hearts are blind when faced with radiant love. Doing anything for the one you love. Hasn't everyone felt that way before? I most certainly have, at least.
How creepy you are. I'm sure that person didn't want your love.
Kaede and Shuichi are pretty buddy-buddy with each other, so I wouldn't doubt that. Plus, the way Kaede just acted right now, I'm pretty sure she lied. A talented liar like me can spot other people's lies easily. Well, what do you guys think? To believe or not to believe, Kaede?
I do want to believe Kaede, but Shuichi does seem pretty suspicious. He has been strangely quiet for a while now, which is classic degenerate male behavior.
Turpa kiinni, Tenko.
Yeah, I agree.
Shuichi is the only person here who's suspicious.
So we all agree that Puichi did it? Then let's just vote already!
No, I still think it is too soon to determine the culprit.
I agree. I sort of can't believe that Shuichi is the culprit.
Yeah, this ain't right.
I agree. But I don't know if Atua agrees. 'Cause right now it's his nap time.
This is quite troublesome. It seems our opinions are on opposite ends.
How are we supposed to decide? We're split, right down middle.
Hold on!
Oh fuck.
Split? Did you just say split? You did! I heard it! I heard it with my belly button microphone!
So wait, your ears don't do anything?
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own...
More phenomenal trial.
The trial grounds are gonna morph? Seriously? I totally want to see that!
Either way, we have to do something. We can't vote for it because it's definitely not the culprit. We voted him in, I hope it's lost. I want to save everyone. I have lost hope yet, I want to walk before I can say on the same page. Okei, tää... Eikä nyt kaikilla on debate rooms. Joka... Debate room. Me pitää... Okei, eli me pitää... Shuichi isn't the culprit. Make a statement select. Sit me hyökätään siihen ihmiseen. Se on mikä good debate. You decided Kyllä niillä pitää olla sama sana. Mikä on siinä? Mun pitää käyttää sitä argumenttina vastaan. Oikein helppo. Kato vaikka, no niin. Nyt aika tehdä tää. Split opinion. Tää musiikki on niin bussin. Shuichi the culprit? Shuichi is the culprit. Shuichi isn't the culprit.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Gota!
But Mew's silent about intervals too.
Boom!
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Kaito!
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time, were they?
Kiba!
Hey!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
Hey,
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been disguised.
Kiba!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
Kiitos, Kibo.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
I'll do it! We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time, were they?
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Gota!
But Mew's silent about intervals too.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Kaito!
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time, were they?
Hirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver went off.
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been...
Kiba!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
I'll do it! We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
Crossfade, shit. Ah! Hey! Full counter, motherfuckers.
Everyone, you have to believe me. Shuichi is not the culprit. If we vote for Shuichi, we'll be making the wrong choice. And if that happens, everyone will be executed. I definitely won't let that happen, even if it costs me my life.
Kaede.
Yeah, it's just like Kaede said. Shuichi ain't the culprit.
Gonta believe in Shuichi too. Gentlemen always believe in friends.
Well, if Shuichi's not our culprit, then who is?
We've already exhausted all possible avenues of discussion.
No way. There has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
Huh?
Shuichi, even though you're not the culprit, you've been quiet for a while. It's because you realized something, huh? You're scared to reveal the truth. I thought so. Shuichi, answer me this. What kind of truth did you realize? Don't be scared to say it. Not just for me, but for everyone else. Please, face the truth.
The picture.
Picture?
The picture from the camera aimed at the hidden door, just before the murder. I always thought it was suspicious, the way Rantaro was acting.
What's suspicious?
If you look at the picture, it looks like Rantaro is trying to remove the camera. But that must mean he noticed the camera we set up.
That's true. But when did he notice that?
I believe it was when the camera took its first picture. This picture was taken when Rantaro moved the bookcase. At that moment, something made him notice the camera. So he tried to remove it. That's when the bookcase closed. The sensor was triggered, and that's when this picture was taken.
If that is the case, we must find the reason why he noticed the camera.
You're confusing everyone! Except me, of course. Just get to the fucking point!
I've been contemplating what it could be. Why did he notice the camera? And the answer is in this picture.
Oh!
I get it! Because of the flash, right?
Yeah? The flash?
Yes, the flash went off when the hidden door camera took a picture. Rantaro noticed the camera's flash.
But how can you tell the flash went off?
Well, if you compare it to the other pictures that we have. Remember the pictures that were taken when I took down the cameras?
Tuossa
This
joo
is the
kamera
picture
flashi.
taken when I removed the front camera. And this is the picture from when I removed the rear camera. And this is the picture of Rantaro.
Whoa! The brightness is totally different.
Same room, circumstance, and camera. And yet, there is a disparity in brightness.
Because only the camera aimed at the hidden door had the flash turned on.
What was the purpose of leaving the flash on? Especially since it was meant to be hidden.
A mistake, maybe?
It's
Se
no
Miu
mistake.
teki sen vaan
It was
paskasti.
an that camera was placed for another reason.
Another reason, huh? I get it!
Okay.
The flash was used to lure whoever moved the bookcase to the camera. So when the flash went off, they would have noticed the camera right away. And that's exactly what happened. Rantaro moved the bookcase, noticed the flash, and then walked over to the camera. But the culprit didn't expect the camera to take another picture when the door closed.
Hey, Kaede?
What is it?
Is something wrong? You've been acting kind of strange.
Strange?
Your last few remarks carry more conviction than before.
Do you know who the culprit is?
Yep, I know. I've known for a long time.
Oh!
Long time?
Because there was only one person able to set the flash on the camera. Isn't that right, Shuichi? The culprit of this incident is...
Kuka? Rantaro. Mut eiks mä tappanut sitä flashia?
No doubt about it.
Ei. Ei.
Well, this is as far as it goes. They couldn't do it. They couldn't get...
Ei.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Ei.
I'm sorry, Rantaro. I'm sorry, Shuichi. You stayed silent this whole time because you realized it already, right? But you can't do that. It may be the end of me, but I want my wish to. I'm giving it to you, Shuichi.
Ei. Nää valot.
Go on. You're going to carry on my wish.
Tää on Ei. Kaede.
I know what you want me to do.
Ei vittu. Kaede.
That's so cruel. It's cruel, but I understand. I'll do it. You can trust me. I won't let your wish go ungranted.
Kontrolloinko mä niitä Shuichi? Ei vittu kaede.
Kaede is the culprit.
Huh? Kaede did it?
Wait! That's not possible! Right, Kaede? Kaede?
Ei.
Wait! Did she really... Just kidding!
Just kidding.
Huh? Did you guys really think I'm the culprit?
Se ei avannut miet, ei vittu, se muutti se.
Come on, guys, like I
Pitää kun
could.
vittu tapella Kaede itseäni vastaan.
When Rantaro was murdered, I was in the classroom with Shuichi, remember?
Se...
After that, we went to the library, and that's the first time I even saw his body. Plus, I never met up with Rantaro. I never had a chance to kill him.
Mä tiedän mitä sitä.
Yes. No way Kaede could be culprit.
Eikö se lähtenyt viimeisen sit classroomista, eli
Jeez, of course not. Do you think I'm even strong enough to throw that shot?
se meni sit ventistä sen pallon.
My hands are only strong enough to play piano. Then accusing you of being the culprit is... Yep, it's wrong. Shuichi's just joking around. He wanted to lighten up the mood.
En.
Right, Shuichi? No matter how you look at it, I couldn't have killed Rantaro with that shot.
Se sanoi mulle, että älä pelkää totuutta. Hoida se. Vaikka mikä se on, silti kerro se totuus. Mä oon vitun surullinen nyt.
No, I'm not joking around. Kaede definitely killed Rantaro.
What the hell did you just say?
It seems as though Shuichi is serious after all.
Of course I am.
Why don't you tell me then? How did I kill Rantaro?
Se
with that
vitun
shot?
vemppi.
Yeah, how? You and Kaede were together the whole time, weren't you?
How Kaede killed Rantaro with the shot put ball should become clear when you consider where she used it.
Where she used the shot put ball?
Huh? What? I'm lost, you guys.
Ei Kaede. Se ventti. Look at classroom. Mä
I
tiedän.
have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom, standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. Then how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Eipä ollut totta!
That's wrong!
Kaede didn't use the shot put ball at the scene of the crime. She used it at the first floor classroom, where we were keeping watch.
Hold on. How could she have hit Rantaro with a shot from a different floor?
She rolled it. She rolled the shot from the first floor classroom and hit Rantaro.
I am skeptical that she could perform such a feat of accuracy.
So it was a magic shot put ball? Ugh, that's not possible.
It is possible. If you do it at the right spot in the classroom, it will reach the library.
So it seems you already knew about that.
Mutta Kaide tapetaan. Kaide kuolee, ei. Kaide. Hangman's Gambit. Tää on niinku hirsipuu, mä tiedän tän. Mä tiedän mitä tää hirsipuu toimii. Hirsipuu, mutta mä tiedän puoliniskelmistä. Noniin. Noniin. V. V. Tossa on V. Ei! Missä on V? Tossa V. Boom. E. Tossa. Se on N. Tämä. T. Yes!
The classroom's vent. If you were to roll the shot in there, it would reach the library.
I see. That air duct connects the classroom to the library.
So, the shot is rolled into the vent. And comes out of the air vent above.
How could she have hit Rantaro from all the way over there? The vent was way too far from Rantaro's body.
Ne kirjat.
So it was just a coincidence?
What kind of coincidence is that?
Ne kirjat.
What a mystery.
You know, I already know the answer to that as well. It was no coincidence. The culprit set it up the way that way intentionally. Not her then. Damn it, how could I not realize it? It's too late to regret the past. I said I wouldn't go back. I made a promise. Stacked books.
The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible.
It's not like it started rolling on its own.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Maybe the shot was on the floor. And Rantaro took over causing me to get down on the
Side of the truth.
The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible.
It's not like it started rolling.
I agree.
Yes.
It's just like Ryoma said. The shot rolled along the top of the bookcase and fell on Rantaro's head.
Rolled along the bookcase?
I did say that, but would the shot have rolled that conveniently?
It has nothing to do with convenience. The shot rolled exactly how the culprit wanted. They used books on top of the bookcases to direct the path of the shot.
The shot's path was directed by books? How would that even work?
Ah, it would be easier to explain with a floor plan of the library.
Oh yeah, someone did have a floor plan. Kuka se oli? Se oli Miu! Se olisi silloin se Troneessa tekemässä.
That's it! Mew, I recall that during the investigation, you said you would use your drone to make a floor plan.
Oh yeah, what happened with that?
I've already developed the photos and drafted some sketches.
Then let's look at it. Maybe we all find clue.
please, Mew.
Oh, want him that badly, huh? Fine. But now you owe me one. Voila! Feast your eyes on these babies.
Toi rantava.
It's just as I thought.
Niin kato menee tolleen, sit vaan tippuu.
What is?
See? The books are stacked like stairs from the vent to where Rantaro's body
Se
was.
tahallaan teki.
Oh, Shuichi is right.
Indeed, they are stacked like stairs. I did not notice when I looked up from the floor.
I see. The shot rolled on top of these books, eh?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The shot was rolled into the classroom vent and came out in the library. If the vent was open, the shot would have maintained momentum. And you did that, right, Kaede? You made sure the vent was open.
I pushed the grate into the duct. Then I lifted my body and looked inside. So how's it look? Could a person fit in here? It would be pretty difficult, but you might be able to crawl through.
Impressive. You have a really good memory, Shuichi.
When the shot came through, the stacked books made it change direction. It then rolled down the path made by the books. The books were stacked in rows so that the shot wouldn't fall off. At the same time, the books blocked the shot from view. Then, when the ball was directly above Rantaro, it changed direction.
Oh my fucking god.
Rolled along the groove of the open books and fell on top of his head. And it was the camera flash that lured him to that exact spot.
A setup that complicated is almost like a Rube Goldberg machine.
So Kaede created this mechanism?
Kaide on vähän viisas.
Well, it would be...
Wait, even with the Rube, whatever setup, when did she roll the ball into the duct?
That's right! Wasn't Shuichi with Kaede in the classroom?
That's it! The moment we ran out of the classroom.
Ei.
When the sensor went off, I ran out first, and then Kaede followed. But just before she left,
I'm a true detective. Wait for me! Ne ran after Twitch.
I'm right, aren't I, Kaede?
Of course, the ultimate detective would remember all that.
Your words and that smile.
Hold on! Don't just jump to conclusions! I've still got a lot of questions.
That's weird. Why do you sound so desperate?
There's nothing weird about it. There's just no way I can believe someone like Kaede would be the culprit.
Yeah, going to not believe it either.
What?
Don't worry, Kaede. I'll clear your name. I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit. I still have my doubts.
What kind of doubts?
Doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have been quiet, right? If that shot was rolling through the vents, it would have made a ton of noise.
Indeed, so much noise.
Okay.
Rentaro would have heard.
Yes.
En mä oo valehtelemassa.
Of course it's a big deal.
I refuse to believe the culprit. I still have my doubts.
Kind of doubts.
Doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have been quiet, right?
Boom.
That's wrong!
The murder occurred while the Killing Game promotional video was being broadcast. So the library would not have been completely quiet at the time.
Oh. So
What?
Kaito, are you done now?
Damn it! So it's true then? You're saying Kaede really is the culprit?
So that means most of Kaede's sins were committed right before Shuichi's eyes.
That's correct. And when she moved the vent grate aside. And when she lined up the books on top of the bookcase.
Mut eiks Kaede pelastanut meidän elämät, tai yritti pelastaa ne oikein. Mut se pelasti ne, mut se pelasti ne väärin, koska se tappoi toisen ihmisen, joka ei ollut syyllinen. Ei vittu Kaede. Se muutellaan terve rekerro bluepäivät. Jesus, terve meni puukut, bla bla. Homma toi. Se on niin surullista.
And it was the same when you took the murder weapon, wasn't it? You took the shot put ball when you got the cameras for Mew, right, Kaede?
Oh, sorry. Oh.
So you were hiding it the entire time?
Where would she have even hidden it?
That's it! Kaede's backpack. She was carrying the shot put ball in there. Despite its weight, it would have been easy to carry in a backpack. I noticed you also had a spare vest, which you could have wrapped it in. That would prevent the cameras you were carrying from being damaged.
And that means all of this happened right in front of Shuichi.
But we should not blame him for that. None of those actions warranted suspicion at the time, so he might not have noticed.
That clears it all up then. Every part of the crime Kaede plotted.
That can't be. It's gotta be a mistake, right?
But if all of that is true, then that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, it's Kaede, you know? She kept preaching about working together, and then she goes and kills in cold blood!
No, something still doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
Kaede wouldn't do something like that.
Huh? You mean she's not the type? But you were the one that said she did it, right?
Yes, I did say that. But murder in cold blood is just not in her character. I truly believe that. I believe in her.
But why? Why do you still believe in me, Shuichi? Why? Tell me why!
Tell me why!
Are you doing this? Are you looking away from the truth?
Not at all. My belief in you, you the truth. I'll show you what's behind all this. I'll show you your truth.
I know this is getting crazy, right? But it's time for tutorial argument armament mode and what listen to it. Eikä ne ei kuuntele. That's how argument armament works. Rytmi. Tää on vähän niinku rytmipeli. Helppo. Mä skippaan. WASD, okei. No niin. Oh fuck, ei.
You still believe in me? I'm definitely the culprit. You think I wouldn't do it? It's all my fault! You still believe in me? I'm definitely the culprit. I'm the one who killed Rantaro! That's the truth of the case! And that's all there is to it! I'm a terrible murderer! I betrayed everyone! I'm the one who killed Rantaro! That's the truth of this case!
Fuck.
Please stop! Just stop! Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this. If you say you believe in me, then don't look away from the truth. Please stop. Just stop. Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this.
Final blow, no niin.
Do you know what I was trying to do?
Kill the mastermind. Ei!
You weren't persuaded by Monokuma, and you weren't trying to save yourself. What you were trying to do was kill the mastermind.
Kill the mastermind?
Kaede wasn't targeting Rantaro. She was targeting the mastermind. She was trying to end this killing game. She was trying to save us all. Isn't that right, Kaede?
I see! Otherwise, everyone would have died when the time limit expired.
So, she tried to end the killing game by killing the mastermind?
But it's all my fault. Kaede trusted my detective skills. I told her the mastermind might be there.
Hey.
That's why she set that trap. It's my fault. She trusted my detective work and I screwed it up.
Stop. It's not true. Please, don't say it's your fault. It'll be harder for me. None of this is your fault. It's mine. Everything's my fault.
Kaede.
Shuichi, can I ask you to do one last favor for me? Can you end all of this?
What?
I want you to reveal everything that happened and convince everyone. And then, I want you to end this. That's my final wish.
I understand. I'll end all of this. I'll reveal everything. The truth and the lies.
Causing argument. Minkä se meidän varovalta case. Tää vaan comic bookki. Tää pitäis olla helppo. Mä osaan, okei. Älkää kysytkö miksi, mä vaan tiedän miten nää toimii. Vaikka ton ekan osan. Kato se eka. Siis meneeks tää? Mitä mä... Noniin. Mä en oo yhtään confused. Want to fight against water here. Eikö se ollu... Eikö se ole oikein? On. Oi vittu, mä pelästyin. Eikö se ollu... Niin, mutta täältähän ei ole vastausta. What was shot ball? Okei. Yes. Nyt pitäis avautua nää kaksi. Yes. What did the culprit do with the library's vent? Prop the vent gate up. What books? Shut up blast. No nyt kaikki auki. Open the encyclopedia, tämmönen tähän. No niin. Turn on the flash function. What happened? No niin, se video alkoi toimii. Wait, mitä? Mä en tiedä. Where was the shot put rolled? Classroom vent. Don't notice the flash. Koska se oli vitu äänekäs. Eikä nyt meillä on viimeinen ja se on...
This is the truth of the case.
Ai.
It all began 2 days prior, when Monokuma gave us the additional motive. The time limit added to this killing game triggered the crime. After the announcement, some of us decided to form groups to plan our next move. I had my own plan to find the mastermind, and someone offered to help me. At the time, I never would have imagined they would become the culprit. To expose the mastermind, the culprit and I set up hidden cameras in the library. There was a hidden door in the library that showed signs of use. We deduced that the mastermind would return there to let Monokuma out. The next day, we asked Mew if she could modify some cameras for our trap. We then went to the warehouse to gather the necessary materials. All we needed were disposable cameras and a security sensor. But the culprit found something else there. The murder weapon. That's right, the shot put ball. They put the cameras, as well as the shot, in their backpack. Then, on the day the time limit would expire, the day of the murder, the culprit and I collected the modified cameras from you and visited the library. Once there, we searched the room for ideal locations to place the cameras. But even then, the culprit was preparing the murder.
Tuo kuulostaa siltä, että helvetti.
They began by
Skipataan vaan nää kaikki, me tiedetään miten se molemmat meni. Mutta on vaan pitkä. Oh joo, se teki. Se preparas sen.
After that, they placed open encyclopedias on the final bookcase. It appeared innocuous enough, but it was actually a path for the murder weapon. The culprit also... I didn't even notice. They used duct tape. After the cameras were set, the culprit and I climbed the stairs to the first floor classroom. We kept a lookout for the others and waited for the security sensor. During the stake at Rantaro would... After watching that group enter the game room, I returned to the classroom. With about 1 hour remaining, the security receiver I was holding went off. I assumed it was the mastermind, so I ran out of the classroom to the library. I was in such a hurry. Looking back on it now, that was the last chance I had to stop the murder. After I had left, the culprit took the shot put ball out of their backpack and rolled it into the classroom vent. This set the murder in motion. Rantaro had moved the book. Unbeknownst to him, the trap had been sprung. First, the modified camera took a picture of Rantaro with the flash on. Rantaro noticed the flash and approached the bookcase to inspect the camera. The camera flash lured Rantaro directly into the murder weapon's path. The shot the culprit tossed.
Joo, mä tiedän, että se meni. Se meni sinne päässä päähän. Mä oon silti nähdä, kun se puolella.
Came out of the library's vent and kept rolling atop the bookcase. Opening the vent grate and organ under normal circumstances. But the promotional video was masking the sound of the shot rolling. The shot kept rolling, then fell on Rantaro's head, killing him instantly.
Miten se veri pääsee kädellä?
By the time we had entered the room, the murder was complete. I imagine, seeing Rantaro's body, the culprit probably thought, the mastermind is dead, the game is over, now we can all go home. But their wish didn't come true, because Rantaro wasn't the mastermind. It was murder. That's the truth behind your lies, Kaede Akamatsu. The ultimate pianist.
Ei. Mun tulee tosi surullinen olo.
And that concludes the events of this case.
No. Kaede did it?
Damn it!
It is a truth I do not wish to accept. But since Shuichi has brought every...
No.
We can at least try to trust the Kaede we've come to know up to this point.
The Kaede we've come to know?
Even if she did commit a crime, what Kaede has said to us is not a lie. She wanted to protect us. And I firmly believe that to be the truth.
If that was a lie too, it'd be the last straw for me. I'd have nothing left to believe in.
You guys are so nice. Even though I betrayed you all.
Ei se itkää.
No, that's not true, Kaede. You were trying to save all of it.
Nice job, Shuichi. I didn't expect any less.
What?
You were super reliable back there. But you still have a long way to go. If you did that more often, you'd be a pretty cool guy.
Kaede, why are you smiling like that? Why are you still trying to get me to be brave? Why, Kaede? Why are you thinking about everyone except yourself? If you had just been less selfless, you wouldn't have had to murder. Why? Why do you do that?
I'm sorry.
Stop, stop, stop! At least save it for the end of the trial. Sheesh.
Looks like the debate's finished, so that means it's voting time!
All right, you bastards! Press the button in front of you to cast your vote!
And make sure y'all vote, because refusing to vote is grounds for termination.
At last! The heart-racing excitement as the...
It's voting time!
Okay. Go Kichi. Okay, otetaan.
It seems the voting has...
Oi ei. Kuka ei votannut sitä? Se itä. Ei, se oli se... Joo.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened?
Se on surullista. Ainakin me saatiin monokoineen, jee!
Absolutely right!
Good.
What?
What? Good?
Don't screw around.
Don't. What do you mean good? This is how you wanted to end?
That's not true.
Not really, but I could have turned out worse, so this is fine too. It's not fine. This is super horrible. The worst ever. Yeah. How did it come to this?
Please.
Kaede, what would possess you to do something like this? Konta no can accept this. Not unless you explain.
Real.
Yeah, I won't be silent until I hear straight from you. Kaede, please. Okay, please follow me for more helpful time. It looks like I was after months, but said,
But
Yeah.
therefore,
so you thought.
That's right.
For this, I thought it was last chance to save everyone. So, even if you had saved everyone.
Yeah.
That's right. I thought that killing them was our best shot at escaping his place. Ah!
But you really don't get it.
Wait.
No.
Right.
I know that!
I know you don't need to remind me. That's why I'm so pissed off at myself for being so useless. Go get it. That's enough. I can see through your act.
Yeah.
Oops, that obvious, huh?
That's right.
but key destroyed was being played. Blah, 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 blah.
Wait!
Tulee nyt taas closing argument.
Yeah.
I see.
My thought. I did this very one. There is an easier for confessing. So I try last. Well, keep
Then.
Because.
Well then.
Oh yeah!
Things happen, just leave it. Everyone but me would be safe. I thought it was the only way. I don't for killing Rantaro.
Sorry.
This is my fault. I was wrong. There was no mastermind. You were wrong, but didn't say mastermind.
Okay.
No one made any moves at the time. The trial was.
Let's see. Maybe.
Okei, tää vaan motivoi kaikki, että se kuolee.
That's... Sorry.
What?
I see.
Okay.
Damn it! That's wrong!
Huh?
Because.
I killed him, not you.
Right?
I didn't die. Miksi tää? Okei, anna mä... Niin.
Yeah. Because. Yeah.
However,
Right!
Ei, Konta itkee. Konta on mun lemppari. Ei, mä en voi...
Sorry.
What? What do you mean? Father, are you getting
That's
bored?
right.
Yeah. You know how Pop gets when he can... Against the I see nothing gets past my adorable little cops. I don't even know. Blah.
Huh?
Kills!
And now the moment you be made for punishment time way. Punishment? You mean Kaede's execution?
Don't screw around.
No freaking way. There's no way I'll let you do that. Exals assemble. Way exals.
Punishment time is a sacred segment. You're not allowed to interfere.
And if you even try to interfere, we'll just crush yous with these here exosols.
It's cruel, but it's
Like hell, am I just gonna sit here and do what Kaede fought with her life on the...
Gonta will face you all. Times like this are why Gonta became strong. Gentlemen,
This is the perfect chance to test out my Neo Aikido skills on machines.
Yeah, I'll help. I can...
Miksi näillä ei oo... Siis sama kysyy, Gontalla ei oo mitään päällä. Vitu Tenkolo vitu tuollaiset naisflip-flopit ja sitten tää vitun Kaitolla on flip-flopit.
Everyone stop! Stop it.
But Kaede, you know, you guys have prepared myself. You're giving up. But why? You said you never give up. That we'd get out of here together. That's what you said, Kaede. Ah, tää itkee. Ei kun, why are you giving up now? Do you mean what you said? Joo, blah blah.
You know, I believe it.
Oh.
You have to live.
Don't go dying on me now. Ridiculous. Okay, tää vaan...
Promise.
Yeah.
I shall take that request.
Niin, final dress. Mä en oo kuullut Andrewt melkein mitään. I have a special punishment. Prepare for the ultimate. Prepare for the ultimate pianist. Kaede Akamatsu. Wait, Kaede, please don't. Suchi, you better not lose. You can lose the... Oh.
Punishment time! I believe in you. It's a promise.
Bro. Bro. Hey, bro. 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 Bro, miksi toi hymyilee? Toi vittu kuolee tällä hetkellä. Ei näin. Ei näin. Ei näin. Miksi Kaede ei tee mitään? Eikö se voi kontrolloida vaan hyppää alas ja tehdä tästä nopein? Nyt aiko hirttää sen. Oh. Holy fuck, Tom vitun kipua. Se saa pieniä henkityksiä näissä välissä, eli siinä kestää vitusti ja se on vitusti kipua sit kuolla. Mitä vittua? Tää peli näytti niin lapsiystävälliseltä alussa. Mitä helvettiä, tää muuttui tällaiseksi. Ei näin. Buu. Tänään. Mitä helvettiä? Mitä vittua? Toki kyllä sopii mulle, vittu. Toi oli ärsyttävä tyyppi. Mut Kaede. Ei vittu. Ei näin. Holy fuck. I felt my leg. Legal real. I got that. Bro, it's a picked again.
Well.
Näillä on oma killing game menossa. What in the world is this? Are you really fucking kidding me? Talk about overkill.
Amen.
Atua, please grant Kaire's soul eternal repose. I can't believe this happened to Kaede. I liked her so much. Kaede! All this suddenly creates such an extreme feeling of despair. Each moment like this, like that one game, all the killings worth it. Why are you doing such a terrible thing? You're the one of the worst. Does human life value no? Does human life have no value to you at all? I know human life, but I'm not a monster, you know. Because if human's life wasn't precious, ending it would have been nearly as much fun. There's greater joy in witnessing each display. Kihihi, white marking. Onko mä vaan skippaa tän tavan?
Excuse me, what are you trying to...
Ja tää pitää mennä nukkuun kellon yli kuin 10, niin nyt näitä on.
Why you? Cuz. Well, too bad.
However,
You're really and
What?
here, right? Looking.
Why?
That's. Thanks.
Don't screw around.
Bro, mitä mä äsken näin?
Is that so? Too bad.
Damn.
Well.
Hey.
Ei mun on damage pennisellä. Näillä on oma killing game menossa oikeesti. I don't think I can take all this. Because I feel like I'm going to go crazy. Tsumugi, you mustn't give up hope. Is there even hope to be had here? It's his room, he's trying for it. Kaede? What kind of degenerate male cries in public? It's so rude. What Chenko you're crying to? No, it's time to keep on. Just let it be.
Time.
Don't go to pray, God. It's also sick. Rest in peace.
What? I don't know.
That's enough! Damn. Shut up! Damn it. Huh?
Oh.
Clench your teeth!
Kaito! You are supposed to say that before you hit him.
Did you hear what Kaede said? She said she believed in you. That she passed her wish on to you. But what the hell's wrong with you? You didn't say a damn thing to Monokuma. You call yourself a man? Damn it.
Oh, what's the matter? Say something already.
Dumbass.
I just hit to aren't you pissed off? What's your problem? Enough, Kaito. Sucker punching is pretty even for a low large hey like you. Oh, I'm going to pull. No. Fine.
Are you okay?
Okay.
I'm
For
fine.
now. Then. Sorry.
But
No.
Yeah. Listen.
Hey.
I mean...
Shuichi, I don't know how well you knew Kaede. But why don't you try going to her ultimate lab?
Huh?
What do you
That's
mean?
right.
Monokuma set the rumors, so there's probably not a lot there to remember her by. But there should be at least a bunch of little things you like,
Okay.
things Kaede like. Understand? There's only one way to get through this awful feeling. No one's gonna be able to console you if you're just sitting here alone. If anyone's gonna help you, it'll be here in your memories. Ja sitten lähtee. Of course. Before I realized it, I got on my feet. I started walking, and I was headed toward the ultimate pianist research lab. Sun soittaa pianoa tässä. End to end, it should be here somewhere, but it.
Ah.
Here, this is it. Miltä se kuulostaa? Ei.
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song to help you cheer up. A pretty song to play for you.
Alright.
Oh, like Clair de Lune by Debussy.
Oh.
It's a soothing song that calms your heart, like the moon's reflection on water. You noticed, huh? Yeah, I'm shaking too. But I'd be a mess. I wouldn't have been able to do. I'm glad.
No, don't want flashback.
So please. I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
Yeah, I'll try. No, I'll do it. I have to believe in myself. I won't be afraid anymore. I will face the truth for everyone. I won't give up. For your sake, Kaede. I promise. From the bottom of my heart. I promise you, Kaede.
Yeah,
Donnie.
that's our promise. I'm leaving
Hey.
everything up to you, Shuichi. Goodbye.
Please sano mä save. Mä tiedän, että tulee save. Kato. Do you want to save your progress? Musical note, hairpin. Joo, kato mä tiedän. Noniin.
They were so young and talented. How could this happen?
It looked like an accident. They were running away from that group.
Was it really just an accident, though? I honestly can't believe that.
I can't say it too loudly, but they were probably killed by that group.
I thought so.
Oh no. Well, there's nothing we can do about that. I wanted them to live. For our sake at least.
Jeez. I would know. They should have lived. They have this world.
Wait a minute. Mikä tää on? Mikä toi oli? Teen Line Divides Heaven and Hell. Daily Life. Where are you hiding? Come out. No more hiding. Come out now.
Hey!
Come out, back where you're hiding. Tuleeko mun kontal? Horse, Onko se gonta? Oh! Hidden Monokuma, mun pitää ottaa toi, mä saan sit Steam Achievementin.
Hey!
Huh?
Kaito. Et sä nää? I mean... Oliko toi siinä? Siis ota toi. Se koska mä sain sen. Do you need something? Well, yeah, food. I'm gonna go there now to them here. I'd like them to get.
I mean,
Hey!
huh?
Huh?
All right.
Ah! Okay.
My bad.
Huh?
I see.
Okay, I see. Then let's go. Okay. Tää on tämmönen monopad. Tää on tällainen hieno monopad. Mä muistoks Kaiden muistoks aikoo jäädä tähän. Pitää nopea tälle. Save. Noniin. Mun on kattoo näitä report cardeja. Okei. Kaito 0. Mulla ei ollut Kaidenkaan yhtäkään relationshipia level. Eiks mulla oltikin jotain parhaita kavereita? Oh fuck. Okei, mutta tää stream oli tosi cool. Melkein 3 tuntia. Ootteko ylpeät musta? Ei ette oo. Noniin. Kiitos ketkä Rompsukainen ainoa, joka katsoi tätä live ja se oli siinä. Joo, mutta nähdään joskus bla bla bla.